Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. This game will wrap up the homestand here for the Raptors. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Here's Green. Pass to Dick. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. A three from Barnes. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Outside, Green. Green, the screen. From deep, Brunson gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And the call will be against Immanuel Quickley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickley. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Brunson outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Now DiVincenzo. Brunson outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Stolen by Brunson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Barnes. Off target from outside.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And here we go. Raptors moving the ball around. Birtle's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Moody's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Quickley. And And they call an illegal screen here.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Brunson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pass to Barnes. Now quickly. They kick it out to Green. And here is Quickly. Now here's Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dick. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .51 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Brunson. Now Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They kick it out to Green. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Gobert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 7. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stat for the Warriors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Kevin, back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili.
Golden State. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Murray Boyle. A 3-ball. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Now Zubac. Back to Sohan. And there's the try. Zubac in the post. And a missed layup. Raptors trailed by 4. And Westbrook, here we go. And finished off by Westbrook.
Check out the elevation from Westbrook. He's got some of the best hops in the league.
Here's Sohan. Basket good. Sohan's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Right side Westbrook. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. A 3-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Zubac. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. He hits both from the stripe. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson outside. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Down low. Here's Barnes. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Back to Dick. Here he goes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Count that one. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
On the wing quickly. Scoreless thus far. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And the Warriors making a change here. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Here's quickly. And another basket for Toronto. Warriors leading by 3. And here is DiVincenzo. Driving in. High post, Zubac. Back to Brunson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunity.
Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
The 3 from Barnes. No good there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's quickly. Gobert pulls it in. Warriors leading by 8. Brunson outside. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Brunson. For the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Brunson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Now here's Barnes. Now quickly. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. At the elbow, it's Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Here's DiVincenzo.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And here's Green outside. The Warriors pull it in.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Moody with it. He has yet to score. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Here's Murray Boyle. And again, Toronto no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Out left to the wing. Here's Mobo. And again, no good by Toronto. Back to Sohan. From past the arc. And the three ball is good. Sohan's got his second basket of the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Left side, Williams. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Murray Boyle. Finish off the break. Murray Boyles has got 5 points so far.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by Golden State.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Walter, good.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Pass to Howard. For three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Mobo. There's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Zubac. Stolen. Fast break Toronto. Here's Walter. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Oh, you gotta feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Pass to Mobo. Off target from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
An even 3-on-3 break. The 15-footer. And it's good for 2. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
That one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's Mobo. Misses the 3. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Excellent court vision there from Green. Someone who can see things develop before they actually happen.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Mobo. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Moody's shot is off. Toronto with the ball. Looking to get it going. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Quickly. Wide open shot is on the money.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Barnes. And it falls over the rim and in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Hits it from three-point range.
Year in and year out, Quickly's three-point shooting has been very consistent.
Brunson, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. About 7 seconds separating the shot to game clocks. Drills the three-pointer. Now Brunson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control
Bosa.